Hello, everybody, and happy holidays. This is your weekly market snapshot for residential real estate for the week ending December 19th, 2022, brought to you by our area MLS here in Northern Illinois. Residential closed listings for last week were at 1,757. That is low, but higher than last week at 1,623. Still lower than last year at 3,339. Residential listings under contract were also lower this week at 1,700 versus last week at 1923, and last year at this time at 2,466. Residential new listings are down this week 2,648 versus last week at 3,128, and last year at 3,225. It is the holiday week coming up, the first 2 weeks or the last 2 weeks before Christmas. I generally see a lot of people wanting to wait, although it's a great time to list right before Christmas because everybody sees how pretty your house is decorated, draws a lot of people in. Residential rented listings were a little bit higher at 407 versus last week at 307 and last year at 718. This is residential active and temporary, and if you look here, we have 46,287 properties active in Northern Illinois, and temporary is 2,218. And again, temporary could be we're getting new carpeting, we're getting a roof, new windows have to be installed, radon's getting put in, we're going on vacation and nobody can look at the property right now. It could be a myriad of things. Residential open houses were as 1,457 versus the week before at 1,969. Again, you're getting close to the holidays and people are busy. I know that like concerts and all sorts of like sports tournaments and everything are wrapping up. This is the impact of COVID-19 to real estate showings in MRED. Residential sold price. We are at 270,000 for the week versus last year at 275. And last week we were at 269,500. So it's a little bit of an inch up by $500. That is a median sold price. That does not mean that if you go to certain areas of like Naperville or Wheaton, you're going to get like a nice house for 270. This is just like a median idea of what homes would be in the Northern Illinois area for last week. And finally, the residential rented price is at 1,950 versus last year at 1,748 and last week at 1,950. So they stayed the same. Again, 1,950 is kind of low, especially for like this area. I'm seeing rents for 2-bedroom apartments approximately like $2,400. It's more than sometimes it's 1 1/3 times higher than people's mortgage payments. So again, I've said this every time that I've done one of these videos probably, but if you think that you are tired of the renting game and you would like to see if you could qualify to buy a mortgage, there are a lot of programs available for people. Please reach out, and I can get you set up with a mortgage broker who can kind of help you figure out what you can afford. So that is our weekly snapshot update. Did you have any surprises? If you did, let them know in the comments below. If you need any help, feel free to reach out to me at Realestateruthie, RUTHIE at gmail.com. I'm here to help. And again, I'm Ruth Fry with Keller Williams Realty Infinity in Plainfield, Illinois. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Have a great holiday.